People's hearts were beating so loud they could hear them in their own ears. Thud, 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 thud. Step 20. Vinny stopped, 3 feet from Bumpy's table, looking down at the man who ruled Harlem. The two men locked eyes. Vinny's eyes were full of arrogance, triumph, the certainty of a man who thinks he's already won. His mouth curved into a smile, not a friendly smile, a smile like a knife blade. Bumpy's eyes were different, empty, hollow, like looking into a deep well with no bottom. No anger there, no fear, just nothing. A void. And somehow that nothingness was more terrifying than any emotion could have been. People at the surrounding tables felt it, felt that emptiness radiating from Bumpy like cold air from ice. Something was wrong. Bumpy Johnson was too calm, too still. When a man like Bumpy Johnson didn't react to a threat, it meant one thing. He was already 10 steps ahead. He'd already decided what was going to happen next, and whatever he'd decided, it was going to be terrible. But Vinny didn't see it, didn't understand it. He was too busy enjoying his moment. Bumpy Johnson, Vinny said. His voice was loud, theatrical, meant for the audience. The great godfather of Harlem. Bumpy didn't respond. He was cutting chicken on his plate. Precise cuts. The knife moving through the meat with surgical accuracy. He placed a piece in his mouth, chewed, slowly, swallowed. Then he reached for his water glass, took a sip, set it down gently. All without looking up at Vinny. "My bosses sent me here with a message," Vinny continued. He leaned forward, hands on the table, bringing his face closer to Bumpy's. "Harlem's about to get new management. And if you're smart, you'll step aside now. While you still can." Bumpy set down his knife and fork, aligned them perfectly on the plate, wiped his mouth with his napkin, folded the napkin and placed it beside his plate. Then finally he looked up at Vinny. "I'm listening," Bumpy said. His voice was quiet, soft, almost gentle, but it carried through the silent room like a whisper in an empty church. "You're listening," Vinny laughed. The sound was harsh, mocking. "You're listening like a good little dog." That was the moment everything changed. Vinny leaned down, closer, his face now inches from Bumpy's. He tilted his head back, gathered saliva in his mouth, and spat. Hard. Directly into Bumpy Johnson's face. The world shifted into slow motion. The spit arced through the air, spinning, catching the stage lights, glittering like a diamond. 1 second felt like 10. The droplet hung suspended in time and space. You could see every detail, the way it refracted light, the way it wobbled as it flew, the trajectory that would end on Bumpy's left cheek. Then it hit. Splat. The sound of water hitting skin. But in the absolute silence of the Apollo Theater, it sounded like a gunshot, like the crack of a whip, like the breaking of the world. The spit ran down Bumpy's cheek, slow, thick, dripping toward his jaw. A small drop fell onto his white shirt collar, spreading into a dark stain. Mamie's hand clenched around her purse so tight her knuckles went white. Her eyes filled with tears. But she didn't look away, didn't turn her head, just stared at her husband, waiting to see what he would do. 3 tables away, Junie Bird's hand moved to his waistband, touched the grip of his gun. His finger slid inside the trigger guard. He started to stand up, ready to paint the Apollo's walls red with Vinny's blood. At the bar, Illinois Gordon rose to his full height, 6'4", suddenly seeming like 7 feet. His massive hands closed into fists. He took